So as we get increasingly busy, this year we'll see 4.2 million passengers. We have to look to technology to help us become more and more efficient and protect our passenger proposition. The nature of the data that we're looking to collate and make informed decisions on is around our arrivals proposition, and that's arrivals of our aircraft to our stands. We are restricted in the number of stands that we have, and we need to be dynamic in terms of where we park those aircraft and then make real-time decisions based on operational challenges. So there's many types of data that we have to incorporate into the decision-making. Time of arrival, whether there's existing aircraft that might be late taking off, the amount of baggage, where the aircraft has come from, air traffic control. There's many different types of data that we have to incorporate in our decision making. So we have to use all of that data in very quick time to determine where we park an aircraft and how we process that aircraft and the time that we have in order that we protect our passenger proposition and that we meet our aircraft turnaround times. We have a target of 30 minutes for each of our turnarounds. One of the benefits that we want to get from working with startups is around the opportunity to shape a product. So we've worked with startups in the past who've had products in other industries, but then we've been able to adapt them to make them work at London City. From a skills perspective, we're focused on aviation and everything around the operation. We don't have a lot of advanced data analytics skills or in some of the emerging technologies such as AI, for example. So we want to take the rich data that we have and then partner with somebody to make best use of that. Given our unique operation, where we're located in London and our space constraint, if you like, we're small. So we have the opportunity to be very agile in terms of we try lots of new technologies. We can easily adapt to those, and then if they're not working, do something else. So we've partnered with a number of technology startups previously, some of which have now gone to market and in use in Dallas, Fort Worth, Dubai, Heathrow, for example. So the opportunities are endless. So from an airport perspective, we're very space constrained and will always be so. So we have to be very operationally efficient. So we've done a lot of process work through Six Sigma practices, and now we're increasingly looking to technology to complement that and how we can then use innovation and efficiency to protect our passenger experience. We also work in a highly regulated environment, so we need to be very careful to operate within those constraints. From an operational point of view, we need something that is both credible and usable by our operations staff. So it can't be hugely complex. They need to make very quick decisions. They're often very mobile. So it needs to be very, very, very usable. What we don't want to see is one of the off-the-shelf airport decision-making systems that the likes of Heathrow or Gatwick might afford. We want something that's appropriate to London City. There's a huge opportunity to use historical data, but also real-time data to build into the dynamic solution, which also enables us to do predictive planning. One of the best tips would be to get to know the business, get to understand the operation, and London City in particular. We're not like Gatwick and Heathrow, for example, and be innovative in terms of the solution. So it may be that somebody's already got a product that's used in a different industry that we can make use of, and these things are transferable. And then simple. It needs to be something that's simple to use for our operational staff. So this challenge is a huge opportunity for someone to come and help us work on the runway and come up with a solution that helps us to maintain our 30-minute turnaround time.